Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Arweave update. I'm really excited to be coming back to you and reporting to you that exactly what we anticipated with the Arweave price set is exactly what is happening right in front of our eyes. So to see it happening obviously is an amazing feeling, right? It's something that fills me with joy, and I'm here to show you what is just about to happen with the Arweave price set, because to be honest, not many people are actually paying attention. I'm also really happy to be reporting that we have actually made our first 100% on this trade that we opened when we broke this downward sloping resistance, right? Obviously, we were monitoring this falling wedge for the last couple of months, and at this one, we were saying that this is one of the most successful patterns in market because this is a falling wedge right here with actually a 66% success rate. So basically, it means that you have got a 66% chance to go ahead and reach a price target, which the price target of this falling wedge right here is the top of the wedge. That's something like $42 thereabouts. So we still have got a very long way to go. Obviously, we have still made our base 100%. That's really nice, obviously, right? But I'm not still taking profits just yet. Remember, this trade, we opened it and it actually doesn't have any leverage. We're just writing the work. It's a swing trade, right? But that's not the whole story, obviously, with the Arweave price set. We're just going to go deep into the price set, and then I'm going to show you exactly where the next price targets are, and obviously the longer term price target for this Arweave price set. But before we get into today's content, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Arweave updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Arweave and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me running my mouth too much, let me get back into the prices. So what we were anticipating in the very last update that I made on Arweave is that we would break this resistance, then come back and backtest it. And that's exactly what we are having. Why is it so? Remember that this is not happening in a vacuum, obviously. This is, as we determined already, this is a Wyckoff accumulation pattern here, where you see all the stages: the preliminary support, the selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test in phase B, our creek right here, our spring, which I've mentioned time and again that it was delayed, right? But really doesn't matter because we're already back into the trading range. So you can see what is happening with the price here. It's back testing this support level. So this is basically called the last point of support, right? So what is going to happen with the Arweave price set is, in the following weeks, what you're going to see is that this thing is not going to stop until it reaches something like $12, between $12 and $18 thereabout. This is where there is actually a likelihood of maybe a pause or something like that. And I'm going to show you why exactly that is the case. So if you go out and check the Wyckoff accumulation schematic, you can clearly see the events of the Wyckoff accumulation. We've gone all through the stages right here, and then this is the spring. Right? This is our first big test that we have just had, and we are continuing right here with our last point of support. This is where I was saying that what you are now going to see with Arweave is that we are not going to be making any new lows, but it's just going to be upward momentum, forming these higher lows each and every single time right here until we get to the top of the wedge right here, which we are going to have something like this. Obviously, this may be messy before the huge pump to the upside. So this is what is to be expected here with the Arweave price set. Obviously, we'll come back to it when it has happened. But up until this moment, we've only talked about one specific price target, right? But is that the only thing that this Arweave price set can produce? No, it's not the only thing. Let me take you back in history and show you where this Wyckoff accumulation is played and what kind of results we have actually gained, right? So the first example that I want to give right here is Cardano. You can see Cardano, after this bear market, it had the same Wyckoff accumulation pattern, right? And just take a look at what happened right here. That's not the only example. We have Sia coin, which didn't manage really to get back to its previous all-time high, but this move that you see from the very bottom right here to where it stopped is actually an 85x, right? That's not the only example. We also have got Ethereum right here. This one is actually making me much more excited because that's the exact same setup that we have with Arweave right now. And you can see what later happened with Ethereum right here. Another example would be Dogecoin. You can still see this Wyckoff accumulation pattern, although it may actually be looking different. The phases are just the same right here. Another example would be Tron, same Wyckoff accumulation pattern, obviously different results, but I'm picking these charts for a specific reason. You can see here, this didn't reach the previous all-time high, but then again, these were also amazing gains. So I chose the structures for a reason, and we are going to do something that is really simple right here. We're going to apply our favorite retracement tools, right, from the very top of the bull market to the low part of our Wyckoff accumulation right here. We see Cardano doing a 2.618 fib retracement level, and then we do the same thing with Sia coin right here, from the very top of the bull market to the bottom of this Wyckoff accumulation pattern. You can see this Sia coin doing something like the 0.786 fib retracement level. And then if you come right here to Ethereum, you can see Ethereum doing something here like a 3.618 fib retracement level. And that's where you see Ethereum stopping there. And then if we go ahead and do the same thing with Dogecoin, really amazing chart right here, from the very top of the bull market to the bottom of the Wyckoff accumulation, you can see it stretched even beyond the 4.236 retracement level, but it kind of stopped right there, right? Meaning there was actually resistance at the 4.236 retracement level there. And then if we do the same thing here with Tron, you can actually see that Tron went on to do something like here, 6.18 retracement level, which was actually one of the worst performers, but that's okay right here. What we want to do is we want to come back to Arweave, and then we want to do the same thing. So this is the Wyckoff accumulation pattern that I was talking about, but if we just grab our Fib retracement tool from the very top to the very bottom here, you can kind of see where we will be headed right here. The worst case scenario was a 0.618 Fib retracement level. Now that price target here is exactly something like $58 thereabout, kind of coming into confluence with our falling wedge there, because if we can actually adjust our falling wedge, it will actually take us right there to the 0.618 Fib retracement level. So maybe there is some confluence there, but I don't believe that's the only thing that Arweave is gonna do. I mean, see when we get there, but there is a very big chance that this price is just gonna rally all the way up to something like $387. I know maybe it may be sounding unbelievable, but this is something that is already on the way. And according to the structures that we have seen with the Wyckoff accumulation patterns, we can actually see that this is something that is very, very possible. But that's not only the reason that we are bringing this kind of a price tag. Let me quickly go ahead and show you the price set from a different perspective. Now, if we take a look at this price set here, you can clearly see Elliott wave comes right here from the very bottom. You can see 1, 2. This is your third wave right here. This is your fourth wave. This is your fifth wave. According to Elliott wave theory, what you now expect right here is an ABC correction. And as complicated as this structure may look right here, this is a simple ABC correction right here, which let me quickly go ahead and draw nice and easy. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C correction, which is already done. And what you expect after an ABC correction is another 5 waves to the upside. So now what already that means is this one right here you see is a big wave 1, this is a big wave 2, and you're looking for a big wave 3 that usually rallies above the first wave right here. So it has to be at least, the high of the first wave right here. So we are already looking at the next move going to the minimum of $90 thereabout. So this is actually giving me much more confidence that the next cycle that is going to come, obviously in the form of another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will take us like even beyond the previous all-time high that we have had there. So this is also coming into confluence with those structures that we were looking with the Wyckoff accumulation patterns. But if we go to the Ethereum price, that I also want to show you that Ethereum had the same setup before running to the 3.618 Fib retracement level thereabout, right? So if we would go and try to draw those Elliott wave ones that we drew on Arweave, you can see we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, and 5 there. And as complicated as this structure may look, this is just an ABC correction, something that we were doing with the Arweave price set, ABC correction. And then you can see what later happened right here, right? Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside, hitting the 3.618 Fib retracement level. So this is why I say that there is a very, very huge chance that Arweave is just going to go ahead and do something that is really, really amazing here. And this is honestly where I expect it to go, because this is a massive project and I expect it to do really, really well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. But obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, alright? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.